What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video here. Today we have something special. We're going to be introducing a potentially new series we're going to do here on the channel. This is a 1 versus 1 against my good buddy Abu. He is one of the other ranked officials in the official Discord. So I'm sure you guys have potentially seen him there if you are in the Discord. And he's also been featured on the channel a couple different times now, including as recently against Meow7 in a very intense 1 versus 1 in the Hortons mod. The new series that we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing 1 versus 1s where I'll actually be playing random, so full random, whatever nation my opponents want, they get to choose. And then I end up going full random in terms of my nation doctrine. I have no say over what I get. Whatever I do get, we'll let the gods decide, and that's what I got to roll with. And to kind of go along with that, we'll also let the opponents choose the map and the war setting, or war period. So this is the first one we've got. Abu chose to go as the UK, and we are playing early war. I did get lucky. I got Germany, but as we can see, I got the all-around doctrine, or what we'll say as really the French, considering pretty much all of the doctrine buys are captured French tanks, with some German stuff kind of sporadically splayed in. So we'll see how this goes. Early war is not my forte. I don't really know the best buys or, how to really play it. I have no idea what the pens are in terms of vehicles. I know there are some that are obviously a little better than others, but we will see how things go. So Abu chose farmland as the map. Not one of my favorites either. So we're kind of at a handicap, I would say, based on that as well. We did get a pretty decent start right off the rip in the center, and we've got a pretty decent push out onto the east flank with our point there. Abu is reinforcing the center, though, but we do have a very large rifle squad coming up. I guess one of the really nice things about early war is obviously Germany wasn't hindered by manpower issues at that point, so those squads are beefy, which is always kind of nice. It's always kind of surprising how many guys they get, although, we're not rocking MG42s, we're not rocking tons of MP40s, we don't have STGs, just a lot of rifles. MG34s, Czech LMGs, which I think we have out in this guy right now, or that little section that we broke apart, but lots of cool stuff regardless. Early war is definitely one of the, I would say, cooler time periods of the war, although obviously you don't have a lot of toys, but at the same time, it did really show off Germany's prowess for military might. So very cool regardless. Very cool regardless. But we've got some decent action going on in the center. It looks like Abu has 2 squads out on our home point. One kind of taking up positions behind the wall. Another that looks like they will be pushing. So we do get an early half track out onto the left. We're going to try to reinforce it with a movable half track. And then we do bring in a rifle AT grenade guy. I was hoping these guys had HE, but it looks like it's only HE for early war. So it is slightly a bit let down, but we'll see what we can do. The Brits have plenty of rifle grenadiers with good rifle grenades. So you can see, I believe Abu has 2 guys out right now behind that piece of cover there. And it looks like we get up right as he brings up a Bren carrier. So looks like it's just a regular one. Doesn't have a AT rifle in it or anything. We'll pull out our own Panzerbusch sure I mispronounced that. Please let me know. Penza Boucher. Probably not. Boucher sounds more French than German. But we'll bring up our own AT rifle to try to deal with it if we need to. Although I believe, based on the kill feed, the half-track actually took it out already. So that's crazy. We're trying to get our rifle grenade back behind this cover. We hit, but I guess because it's not HE, the heat doesn't really do as much. So that's kind of a letdown. We've blunted Abu's push on the left. We'll pull up another recon squad. And I do hear what I thought was a vehicle in the fog. Yep, there it is. So we're going to get this guy back. We'll pull up our Panzer 735, which is a captured 38H. And unfortunately, that click kind of screwed up our half-track retreating because it stopped. We get crew shocked. I'm trying to get it to go right, but he goes left, unfortunately. Maybe we can get away. I'm trying to... Nope. Cruiser Mark III does get him. So that is slightly unfortunate. I have no idea if we can pen a cruiser, but we will try. I don't know. Could probably count on one hand the times I've called in a Panzer 38H, with the 38H in general, so we shall see. I'm going to try to repair the half-track, though. And we'll try to spread these guys out as best as we can as Abu is making his push up now. And at the same time, he is also recontesting the center. Try to get a rifle grenade into the ruin section there, but we do fail. We are slightly CP locked. So in the meantime, we'll pull up a static MG34. Just to get some, hopefully, fire superiority into the center. Trying to see if I can find where he's moved the cruiser since we lost vision, but no dice. And it looks like something's pulled up on the left. It's a Daimler Dingo with a Boys AT. And I did see the cruiser on the map for a second, but no idea where he went. Doesn't look like there's much activity over on his point, so I'm going to start crawling up slightly. It's like the AI took a shot at the Daimler, but man, this thing is a long reload. Ooh, miss, bounce, I don't know what that was. But I'm preemptively angling the tank towards where I know Abu is with his. We hit. I believe we just penned right through. He's rolling up. I believe we're probably in range. We'll shoot at the same time. We are in range. I think it's a nice crew shock on us. But we're just rolling back. Trying to get us angled back behind the defilade here. And while that was going on, we did lose the MG. So we'll pull up a vet rifle squad. We'll get these two guys on this thing. We're going to immediately drop the sandbags. Get a little bit better cover. And it looks like Abu is moving the Daimler. This thing's fast. We're going to be very careful. I doubt our side armor is very good. Try to use the AT rifle. He's too quick for me. But we do take him out. Can actually get in it still. Oh, something exploded on the left. Hopefully that wasn't something really bad. Gonna recrew the MG yet again. These Lee Enfields, man, they're doing work to us. guys are kind of dropping like flies. Looks like the Daimler blew up. I'm guessing the 38H took it out. They pulled up a Morris with an AT rifle, but we do take that out as well easily. So far, not terrible. Kind of even across the board. We do have to reestablish center, though, but we do get the half-track back up. And we'll get some Gebertjäger out. Hopefully I pronounced that right, or at least better than last time. And the MG34 is going to town, gunning down some of the guys, but he does have a squad pushing up our flank. So he's not really letting us stay consistently just pushing like 2 points. He's applying pressure where we're kind of weakest. And I'm very nervous he's going to get guys behind my lines now because I have no one over there. So we do take some of the squad. We do send them over there, along with the half-track as well. See a white dot on the map. Looks like this guy is taking a nap. Interesting. See if we can maybe finish him off. Probably a waste of my time. Shouldn't really be doing this, but... tire blocks him. Tried to put him out of his misery. Probably has a broken back or something. Can't do much. But Abu is yet again in the center. He's retaking some pretty good positioning here. And he does have this building, which is really unfortunate, because the Allied side does get a nice building that they can kind of hide in. Trying to see if this 18 aid will do much. It does not. We've got a ton of guys. I'm trying to see if there's like an officer or anything, but it does appear to just be a higher vet squad. Pioneers at that. See if we can get a nade in the window. Yeah, it bounces. We kill ourselves. Unfortunate. He has another Bren carrier coming up in the center. We'll pull up a Pack 36. Get that up. Should be able to deal with the cruiser as well. Going a little heavier on the static weapons than I typically would right now. But we do catch the squad out in the open. I know there's more. I don't know if they're over there or where, but they do reveal themselves eventually. And unfortunately, the MG34 is out of ammo. We'll pull those guys off of it. Just leave it there for now. And it looks like we pretty much finished off the squad that was coming up on our flank. We'll pull up a flamer just in case we need him to take out this building. Usually it's always a good idea to take out this building earlier rather than later. Probably should have done it by now, but oh well. We do get a nade in that window at least. I'm cooking this one. We do get it in, which is fantastic. So we do take out most of the guys in there. And I'm searching the Pioneers. Thankfully, a couple bodies flew out the window. So they do have TNT demolition. So we'll throw these in the building. We're going to try to collapse this thing in on them. Open that fully up. And we have a Bren assault. Meow 7 all over again. 3 Brens on the left. We got a Bren in the center. Pack takes it out though, thankfully. And it looks like the AT rifle and hopefully the Panzer 38H will be able to take that out as well. We've been able to kind of decap center, but under the sustained pressure here of these Brens, Abu has moved into our position. Taking out a couple of them. We do have more infantry on the way, more vets coming up though, so we'll hopefully reinforce. I'm gonna try to get a couple guys into his point with tier 3. And I was considering the artillery signaler, but I actually go with the League. I feel the League was probably a better choice at the time. Another static weapon, but sustained fire. I'll take out guns. We're getting pinged here from a boy's AT rifle. I believe he drops back to reload, and we're just kind of spraying. We'll get a grenade up, though. But with these two guys in the half track, we should hopefully be able to take that point. And we just start flipping it immediately. And we'll set up the League on that hill to provide some overwatch. We'll smoke out with the vets, get them set up. And the pack is doing more work against more brands in the center. We do have the cruiser making a bomb rush up. Lots of 18 nades though, so hopefully one of these goes off, and it does. Sets it on fire. And we'll finish him off for good measure. And we'll start digging the boys in as well. And get this 38H up and running. Along with the League, we'll need to get that in position. Ooh, it looks like Abu has actually brought in his own artillery signaler. I have no idea what doctrine he is. And I'm going to burn down these chicken coops on my side, at least these two, to kind of open up a better fire lane for the pack. It is very unfortunate. Captured French Vics going against their British allies. Sad, sad day. But Abu has managed to decap us in the center, especially with that arty barrage. And it looks like we have another cruiser coming up. I don't realize we're stuck on the MG, and that I do. Maybe could have gotten a flank, but I don't know if we would have penned. I don't know if we can pen. We're going to try to get hull down behind this rock and just go head to head with them. See what we can do here. Looks like while that was going on, another Daimler had come up, but went down to the League. We do lose the 38H though. Try to get it repaired. Maybe we get lucky. But we'll pull up another AT rifle, another AT grenade launcher as well. Get a couple guys into the center. And right as we do, another RD flare comes in. But it's a little further back, so I'm going to try to get these guys back. There's also a Bren rushing right down the main road as well. Oh. Whoops. Sorry, Hugo. Didn't see you there, buddy. Pack misses. Position the Bren. Can we not pen? I guess we can't. It's not a large enough caliber to go through the haystack. No, of course, that's our last Blast AP. So that's fantastic. We didn't take it out though. Looks like the 18-8 actually did that. And at the meantime, Abu is making a push onto his point. Pull up an ammo crate. League is missing widely here. Pretty sure it had some pretty nice shots that could have done, but especially as these guys were coming over the hill. Do lose the half track. See if we can get a nice nade in. We'll pull out the MG34 belt fed. And it looks like we will barely recap the middle. Try to set up a couple more guys on the side here. Just to get some flank shots in. Man, at the 21-minute mark, we're 7:59 of 4:29 about. So pretty good so far between both of us, I'd say. Definitely a good contest for early war. And there's a Matilda. Is that Mark II, Mark I coming out? That's probably a Mark II, I believe. So an early Matilda. No idea what will pen that. I doubt my big boy in the Panzer or the B1 will be able to, but we'll see. We're gonna smoke out and try to get the Pack 36 a little closer from behind cover. There's another arty flare coming in over on the side, so we're gonna move the guys out of the way here. Try to get this thing set up in a position to maybe go at it. I don't know if we'll pen the Queen of the Desert, as she's known. The Matilda is a very tricky beast to take out. What are we blocked by? I don't know. Sandbags we just put up, maybe. Let's kill our buddy there, but miss. I think he only has the AP. But Abu does have a flanking squad coming up. And we're going to get some more guys out onto the right. And AP does take out the gun. Unfortunately, looks like the breach is down. He's got still a couple guys in this right point. Take a couple pot shots, maybe get lucky. They're not where I would have thought they would be. He's got a guy laying down behind this wall. Now, with damn trees. And we'll try to move our guys up into the kind of center area. Maybe a rifle nade will take out the Matilda. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we don't. Nope. Nope. Build these guys up. Oh, and I see on the mini-map a sneaky bugger. Oh my god. Oh dear. Takes out everyone. He's on the gun. Oh, we do shoot him off though. So hopefully he didn't. I don't think he had enough time to self-destruct. If there's another guy back here though, this could be a problem. One sneaky guy decrews the league, which is not good. So we'll get two guys back onto the league. Another guy on the Kettengrad. So we will get that back up and running, but I was slightly nervous about that to begin with, that this was just kind of sitting out in the middle of the open. We do see a couple of the guys in this point. He just does not have a good range. We got a mortar Bren coming up now as well. Got a couple guys here we might be able to flame. For some reason it's getting stuck. Thinking on that piece of debris. And now there's another cruiser coming up on this hill point. We're gonna see if the League might get a lucky shot and pen him. We do miss. I don't want to risk it, so we'll get out of here. Yeah, we'll see if maybe we can run this guy around on the flank. Just like he did to us. Maybe we can get a lucky nade off. And I'm trying to see what tanks might be worthwhile. Maybe Panzer IV B. A lot of guys running out of ammo. Abu's got a huge horde coming up here. I'm trying to get the League over into the center more to kind of assist there. But I do want to see if I can get this nade off on the cruiser, because this would be huge. Ooh, he's got that side MG. Does get us though. But we do take it out. So cruiser is on fire, so he does lose that. But he's recrewed our AT gun, although I don't think he knows that he can't shoot. And I unfortunately pull the League too far forward. Again, trying to figure out which tank may have the ability to pen a Matilda. I've got no idea. 75 armor frontal. Panzer IV is a no. Stug's a no. Panzer III is a yes, but 10 meters away. Panzerjäger 1, yeah, from 50. I don't think I can get that close. I don't know if I can take this thing out. We'll try with the Panzerjäger at least, I guess, and give it the good old college try here, but I don't know what will take this thing out. This is going to be a problem. This doctrine seems to be seriously mismatched against the British heavy armor here. It's not even heavy armor, medium armor. Well, I guess you'd consider this to be heavy armor, but c'est la vie. Abu has fully reclaimed his right flank. Other than a couple guys, we do have another squad going out there. Trying to see which way I want to go with the Panzerjäger. I'm going to try to go for a flank side shot, maybe. And we're going to try to reposition the League now. I did switch the Panzerjäger to do not fire. I don't want to give it away. And I'm going to try to smoke out with that guy. We'll set up the League. And we'll send those guys on a mission that way. Looks like Abu may see us. We do miss our first shot. And we're nowhere near close enough, I think, to pen, which is really unfortunate. Man, this is likely done. We're dead. So we'll let that thing just duke it out, likely die. We'll smoke out here. League is still going to the front. Right as we switch back over, we just get to see it die, so phenomenal. But the boys are making their push up. Looks like Abu's got another guy out in the flank. This tank crew I gotta be careful of. We'll send a guy back for now. Get a couple of these guys into the point. Slowly but surely make our push in. And we'll try to reorient a little bit over there. And tier 3 is officially here, so out comes the B2. Not a B1, it's a B2. Apologize for that earlier mistake. I initially thought it was the B2 Flam. So I believe that's in late war. Maybe. Mid-war? One of the wars. I don't know which war period they have it. But I know they were very prevalent on the Eastern Front. Not very, but... what was the number? Like 60 or so? 70, 80 used and captured. Turned into the Flam variant. So I initially didn't really realize that it was not that version. But it is not. It's just the straight up B2. Was really hoping for a flamethrower on it. It's kind of my Hail Mary was to... Zabu's obviously pulled this back to within 70 points now. But my goal and my plan was to initially have this thing with a flamethrower on it, just roll this hill and just try to stay away from the Matilda. Figured I could pen cruisers easily. Looks like this is a Vickers light tank trying to fire on the move. Not very effective. And it looks like the Matilda's coming over to meet us, so we'll back our ass up. We did pull up a 35S as well, so the Soma, let me know. And our poor guys are just caught in a crossfire here between the Vickers and the Matilda, so a lot of them do get gunned down. The pathing is a little rough here, unfortunately. Trying to smoke out the B2, and while the B2 is engaging, I'm going to try to advance with the Soma, get a side shot, maybe get close enough to do a side shot. We do unfortunately get tracked. And he's also got a cruiser coming up on our rear now. So I try to get the lead going on it. We do hit it, but it doesn't look like it does much. Do get a nade off, though. Nade does something. Doesn't hull break it, though. The Soma doesn't get close enough. And just gets two tapped. And it looks like there is another cruiser coming up. Heavy cruisers. And of course, the bugger in the back, he's still crawling around. Takes out one guy. Actually picks up the rifle. I'm trying to get him with the league. We overshoot. He throws a nade at us. Kills us. We're able to drive off at least. But now there is a... there's a son of a bitch in the back that I gotta worry about. I pull up an AT rifle squad because I figured that could also deal with these cruisers. The B2's struggling to decide who to shoot at, cruiser or the Matilda. Guys that we pushed into the center are getting just absolutely gunned down and hit by mortars and the other cruiser. And I am starting to feel it. No idea what this guy's doing. He seems to be a little buggy, but that smoke just went straight up in the air. We'll pull off a guy or two and put him on the lead to get this back up yet again. And there are guys all around the B2. We got the league over to a different position. Maybe we can get lucky and pen. I don't know. I don't think we have anything to deal with this. We can take out the gun. Ooh, we do. All right, so gun is down at least. This guy's crawling over this, and he's getting out of the cruiser as well. Ooh, that guy has a satchel. We got to kill him. Kill him! Oh my god, that was close. Okay, we can get in the cruiser since... Oh, looks like he just repaired the gun. I saw it dip up. Switch to this guy just in case we need to quickly shoot. He's getting in. Oh, teleports in. I think he got in before. Yeah, he did. Quickly just start shooting it. Oh, he's getting out. I think he's self-destructed. If I was him, I would have self-destructed this. But I'm pretty sure if I'm in it, it won't self-destruct. Never mind. All right. I thought that was a thing. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll have another 38H. We're going to try to get it out onto the flank to try to help out this point. I don't think I can take the center. Try to repair the B2. Oh, but the Matilda's just set up in position to gun us down with the MG. And he's repairing his wall. Still can't pen him. Got to get the league up. Babu is slowly creeping up, and I absolutely feel the pressure here. Feel very overwhelmed. There's not much I can do against it. Like, we just bounce. Everything bounces. I don't know. I don't know what my options are. I think I need to push from that side with infantry maybe, but we're just going to get gunned down from the center. We can't really pen even the cruiser with anything. We need like a... Oh, look at this pathing, man. Like, we just expose ourselves to the Matilda, which guns us down. Or the cruiser guns us down. Main gun is back up on this thing, so we'll try to do something to it again. Just lost the 38H. We lost the league again. There's something. Probably the cruiser in the center, but yeah, 900 armor versus 900 armor. Neither of us can pen each other. What do we do? He's taking the lead. Artillery signaler. I don't think that'll do much of anything. Another league. The first one wasn't really effective. We still have 60 DP. We'll go with another B2, I guess. Maybe try to come from the flank and get some side shots in. Pull back a couple guys to put them on the league. He has another Morris on this flank. And that's just going to gun us down because it's going to take forever for the B2 to aim. Trying to go for the cruiser. We bounce from range. I think our only chance, bounce again, is to get closer. Assuming we can pen from there. I'm going to send a Panzer I far right this time. It's going to take longer to get to that point. We have to try to avoid the Matilda. He's tracked us here. We're not really penning him. 20 DP left. Might as well. We'll send this thing out to the far right too, and then we'll come up on the side. Seems to be our only option. Matilda's back up and moving, and he's coming closer, so we'll try to track him. Center range of the main of the whole howitzer. And we'll send the Panzer I up. But at 9:30, I do believe the writing might be on the wall here for us. I don't really know what we can do. Nothing seems to pen. That one does, though. That's nice. Pen when it's maybe just slightly too late. Panzer one's already getting hit. French armor absolutely sucks. No wonder they did lose pretty early. What do we need? We need the Char 2C, I believe, the big boy Land Cruiser. Maybe that would have done something. I don't know what else would have we could have done here. But 965, I fear the writing is absolutely on the wall now. You lose the Panzer 1. Looks like he's got... Oh, that's the Matilda doing that. 38H is moving. Matilda's gonna get us. He's out of sight now from this B2. We wouldn't have been close enough, I think, to try to do side armor. GG's, Abu. Nothing I can do. Early war strikes us down, so a terrible start to this new series, but hopefully we'll get him on the next one. So let me know what I could have done better, and stay tuned for more action soon.